So this is baby's first time on set. And do you want to interview us? Are you spilling the tea?
He's like, I got some tea to spill.
What was going through your mind when you went into labor as we were recording our new album?
Denial.
We're gonna spill some ET and some tears.
Hey, I'm Aly.
And I'm AJ, and we're
spilling
spilling the ET. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love a sister interview.
This year's the 20th anniversary of our debut album, Into the Rush. What's a core memory you have from recording our first album?
It's weird because 20 years ago, making that album literally feels like a fog.
No, I fully agree.
It feels like we hit the lottery. We had been writing on our acoustic guitars. We got signed. All of a sudden, it was like you're going in the studio and you're actually gonna record the songs you wrote in your bedroom.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild.
Yeah. I remember us ordering a lot of takeout sushi and feeling very cool that we were like getting it sent to the studio and
yeah,
like,
and this
we're making a record.
This is gonna be really weird. Shout out to him because I love him. I think he's amazing. But someone in the studio was dating Keanu Reeves at the time. And I remember he came to the studio when we were recording on his motorcycle.
On his motorcycle, and we
yes,
thought,
and we were like, Keanu Reeves is here?
You're so right.
So weird, so random.
Aly and AJ have come a long way since their debut in 2005. Now, at 36 and 34 years old, they just dropped album number 6 called Silver Deliverer.
Al, what is your favorite song on our new album?
I think my favorite song on the record is a song called I Don't Know What It Is. And I think the reason why is because it is about struggling to fall in love with a new place that I had recently moved to, and you know the struggle that I was going through. And I think the fact that I had my son in the home, that was a part of falling in love with the place because of sharing this beautiful memory of having a home birth in that house. You know?
Yeah, and it didn't really feel like a home until that
happened. Yeah,
which is kind of crazy.
But the song is really me speaking to the house, kind of just asking for it to like let me in. And now we have such beautiful memories, like us together, Jack.
You really do.
It's very cool. What's your favorite thing about being an aunt now?
Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I say it's the greatest role I've ever booked. I think what I'm most looking forward to when he gets older is taking him on adventures.
Yeah, well, you can talk about the birthday gift that you got him.
True, so for his first birthday, I got him this really cool vintage Yellowstone National Park t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then with that, I got him like all these national park magnets and a little compass. And my goal is that once a year, I'll take him to a national park.
Which I think is
And we'll go down the list. Would you trust me to watch Jack for a week?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
You're like, what if I said no?
That'd be so sad. Although a week is a long time.
Throw you right under the bus.
A week's, he is a baby.
No, you would be like, this is gnarly.
Yeah.
I think you guys would have a blast, and I think he would love hanging out.
Well, we'll do it. We'll go to a national park.
There you go. Hey, you crazy kid.
You silly goose.
And right on cue, Jack crashed our ET set.
Hey, remember when you said that you would babysit for a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna babysit.
That starts now?
Yeah, it starts today.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Accept.
Ready? Are you accepting this challenge? Come here, little man.
So this is baby's first time on set. And do you want to interview us? Are you spilling the tea?
He's like, I got some tea to spill.
Okay.
We love you.
What's your favorite song on our new album? Dandelions.
Dandelions, because
it was written about you. Oh, okay. We're
I'm over this. Over this and cut.
Aly and her husband Steven welcomed Jack just over a year ago.
What was going through your mind when you went into labor as we were recording our new album?
Denial.
Full on. Yeah.
Full on denial.
You're like, my water didn't break.
No, I was in full denial. And I think you and, Steven, my husband, were very much like, it's happening, it's here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
Not like any of us have done this before. The cute thing is it just shows that by you going into labor at the beginning of the album and taking a week with him just on your own, right?
Yeah.
And then coming back to sing.
Right.
It was so clear like he wanted to be a part of this record.
Very much
Like
so.
he was like, I'm getting out of here, I want to listen to it.
I want to be in the room.
I want to be in the room
Not
when
just
you
the
record
belly.
vocals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
very
pretty
clear.
cool. What's one thing we totally disagree on, we totally disagreed on back then, but we laugh about now? I mean, I have something, even though I'm supposed to be interviewing you.
Do it. You take it.
So we really disagreed about matching and wearing
I knew you
like
were
same
gonna say that.
colors.
Yeah.
But now we like embrace it. If anything, like the more matching we are, the more I love it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's cute.
I think
As
it's
kids,
great.
we were like, we're not twins. Like,
Yeah,
why are
we hated that. We hated being
because people thought.
because people thought we were twins.
Yeah.
So mom would always try to get us different outfits that were not the same, different colors.
Exactly. Now we're on stage wearing like the same thing.
We embrace it.
Like denim and
yeah.
The way my hair blows in the wind.
And get ready, because this matching sister duo is hitting the road, performing in 32 cities on their Silver Deliverer tour, which kicks off September 19th in LA.
What are you most looking forward to when we start our tour this fall?
I mean, I'm of course most excited to play the new record.
I could lose myself.
And I'm honestly just excited to tour again. Like just to be on a bus and live that experience with you and
Yeah.
Jack, now that he's gonna be like a year and a half by then.
Yeah, being on the bus with the band and crew is a very
It's just fun.
specific, incredible experience that only a musician really understands.
But not every musician loves.
That's true. That is very true.
Like a roller coaster ride, holding on by knuckles like, whoa, whoa.
Who is an artist you would love for us to collaborate with if we had the opportunity?
Honestly, I would say Chris Martin. I just love him.
Agreed. He
I
seems
love.
like a cool human.
Seems like an amazing human being. I love his advocacy. I love his work as a musician. I think he's an amazing pianist. He's an incredible guitar player.
Yeah.
His voice is really original.
Yeah, agreed.
And then honestly, I would say Haim. I would say let's
I would
get
be
some
so
sister.
down. I would be so down.
I mean, we know the girls not well,
Yeah, yeah.
but like they're always super sweet, and I feel like they have great taste.
and there's not a ton of sisters out there
No.
making music. Like, it's a small
community.
It's a small little sister community.
Yeah.
Comes back around. I think I'm in love, but I can't stand fucking relationships.
What is something you've always wanted to ask me?
Oh my gosh, I have that too.
You do?
I mean, that's so funny. It's like 34 years of being friends and sisters. It's like, I don't know if there's anything I don't know about you.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
What was the year or moment where you were like, I definitely know I want to have a kid. Like, I'm going to start. Like, this is the time. Was it like the year leading up to him or even before that? When did that really start?
I think I always, we've talked about this. I think I always thought I would be a mom,
Yeah.
but I also wasn't like, I have to be a mom. It was like, if this is meant to be,
Yeah.
it'll happen, and if
Yeah.
it's not in the cards for me, that's okay. I would say it was the year leading up to getting pregnant with him. What's something that I've always wanted to ask you? Always wanted to ask you.
but just never had the
But just
courage.
never had the courage or the bravery. When we came back to music with 10 Years, the EP, did you think that people were going to like the music, or were you scared that it wasn't going to be received well? And did you think, like, we're going to be back full force, or were you like, we're kind of dipping our toe back in and we'll see?
So yes and no. I think yes, I knew that fans were going to accept it because we have such a strong fan base and following, and people had really been wanting new material.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, it was a fun kind of pop moment that fans were like wanting from us again, which was wonderful. And I think that record turned out really great. However, did I think like we're fully diving back in, we're going to be making full records again in a few years? No, I really wasn't sure.
You thought maybe it's like a
Trying
side
it
thing,
again,
kind
and-
of, yeah.
which is weird because, you know, we did it for so long, so I shouldn't even have had that thought. But because we took a long break, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if we're going to do this
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
You know?
And now it's like kind of like we never left,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Thank you so much for spilling the EP.
Thank you
with
guys.
us. We're
Check
Aly
out the
AJ.
record.
We learned a lot about each other.
We did.